Yeah. So like I said, I was born and raised in Kiev, Ukraine. I still have family and many friends that lives in Kiev. My heart aches for them and to like what's happening pretty much in Ukraine. Um, I had so many friends who reached out to me with kind of words and prayers. So I ask you all to keep sending prayers and thoughts out to my people in Ukraine. So it's,
Okay, we will open it up for questions. Nathan Thompson.
And Nikita, before I get to my questions, just real quick, I want to make sure that I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Could you say it for us?
Nikita Konstantinovsky.
Okay, thank you. And first of all, just how are you doing? How are you handling all this? How are you feeling here in Tulsa?
Oh, I'm feeling great. I have a good support. Everybody supports me right now. I receive so much help from the coaching staff, from my teammates. So I'm feeling great.
What family do you have still in Kiev or the Ukraine?
Uh, my family is, my brother, my sister, and my parents.
They're still all in Kiev right now.
Yes, they're still in Kiev.
Have you been able to keep up in contact with them? What are they saying?
Yeah, I'm on the phone with them 24/7 or once I get a chance. Yeah, they're just keeping me updated what is going on down there. But it's so sad to hear like once I'm on the phone with them, like hearing all these bombs and like all this like sirens goes off every once in a while, and it's just hard to see them like going through that type of time.
And how is it for you to see your family there in Ukraine and Kiev and to see your country at war and you're here in Tulsa? Is there any kind of, what are the emotions of being that far away?
It just breaks my heart. Um, it's very hard to see, like I said, them to be like in a danger area and me being like in safe, and I have everything, in order for me to be successful here. I wish everything's the best, and like I said before, like we are against the war and we don't want this to keep continuing on my land.
Okay, thank you, Nathan. Garen?
Nikita, thank you very much for talking to us about this, and we're all very sorry about what's going on, obviously, in your home country. You were born and lived there until you were how old?
Until I was 15.
Did you come over to the United States specifically to play basketball?
Yes, it has always been my dream.
Okay. What can you tell us about Ukraine, the country that you grew up in, and just educate us a little bit about how the people are there, how the country is?
The Kiev, Ukraine is, like I said, like it says, the capital of Ukraine. It's around 3 million people, so there's a lot of things what to do. It's a good basketball down there. It's a good competition and everything. There's like I said, like I have lived there for 15 years, and I love my hometown. I love walking on the streets. I love hanging out with my friends. I love pretty much whatever is in Kiev.
Yeah. Did you grow up ever thinking that something like this could break out or could happen to your home country?
Well, like the war started like when I was 13, and it really didn't touch me. But we have always had like news, and we've been like we heard of it, but like like I couldn't even imagine myself, or like I couldn't imagine Kiev being like in war, like on fire.
Yeah.
I could not, like, even in my like nightmares, I couldn't imagine the situation what is happening right now.
Yeah. Does basketball help you cope with it at all, or would you just rather not even be playing basketball right now and just focused on what's happening at home?
Well, I try to keep it simple. I don't bring any emotions on the floor, because like you need to stay with a cold mind. Um, I just keep playing my game, and whatever I do on the basketball floor, um, I want to dedicate to Ukraine because because it's my hometown, like I said, and I wish everything everything will end pretty soon.
Sure. Okay. Thank you.
Chris DeMaria.
Hey, Nikita, thank you so much for talking with us, man. One of the things I've seen that struck me most about Ukraine right now is the resilience of the people and their dedication to the country. Can you talk about the response by your fellow Ukrainians and how much pride?
Chris, I think we lost you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
If you could repeat that question. Yep.
Sorry about that, guys. My connection isn't great. Nikita, hey, first of all, thank you for talking with us. One of the things that's stricken me most about all of this going on, the news that's coming out of Ukraine, is the resilience of Ukrainians and the pride that they have in their country. Can you talk about the pride that you have in your country and the pride Ukrainians have in their country, and obviously why they have that pride?
Well, I want to start off that I'm proud to be Ukrainian, because like the Ukrainian people are strong and brave. That we can see based of Ukrainian soldiers who is fighting for the land. Um, I just like I said, I'm so proud of them, like because we have done like so much. I mean, pretty much so much work so far to defend the land and the yeah.
What does it mean to you when you see the world rallying around Ukraine and backing your home country?
It shows me that the world see like the good point of view, and like all the support that we receive from them is it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable support, and like yeah, I mean we all appreciate you guys support, and we're like it's well needed in our days, and it will help us to finish this war.
Were you surprised at all, or not surprised that so many Ukrainians stood up to fight and keep Russia at bay?
Um, I'm not surprised because we have been in a war for 8 years as of now, and I mean I have seen Ukrainians, and we're like different breed. Like I have heard in the news that there's one soldier blew himself up and didn't let the Russian tanks go to Kiev. So like with these actions, like I'm not surprised of any of Ukrainians so like at all.
Anything else, Chris?
Nikita, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Okay, Jonathan Husky.
Hey, Nikita, just to echo again, thanks for taking the time. I wondered if you could tell us kind of what was the moment like when you first heard about what was going on back at home, when the first time you talked to your family after the attack and the invasion started?
I think it was a day when we played against SMU in Dallas, Texas. I remember the game, and before the game, I have talked to President Biden about the situation. What's happening in Ukraine, and but after the game ended, yeah, with the President Bush. But after the game ended, I called my family, and it was around 5 o'clock down there, and that's when the things started getting worse, and that's when that's when announced the war against us, and I was on the phone with my family, and I heard the bombs landing on the Ukrainian, uh, airport, military bases, and I got scared. I got scared of my family because of me being here, like I'm blessed to be here and to be in safe, but my family is not. That's what touched me like the most. Like,
And just to clarify one thing with Nikita, President Bush was at the SMU Dallas game, and he reached out to Nikita as they were practicing before the game.
Oh, wow. What has, Nikita, you kind of touched on it, but what has every day been like for you? You said you're on the phone 24/7 with your family. What are your emotions on just going through the day as news changes and things develop?
um, I mean, everybody keeps updating me with the news and everything, but I'm just trying to be positive and think about nice things. Like I said, like today, early on today, my basketball gym where I played the whole my life has been destroyed, and it really puts me down of just hearing this news.
Anything else, John?
Nikita, I appreciate it, man, and thoughts and
Okay.
prayers to you and your family.
Okay, we're going to go for one more question. Nathan?
Thanks again, Nikita, for doing this and taking your time. I just was wondering, what kind of support system have your teammates and the players been? Have they been helpful as you go through this?
My teammates and all the coaching staff helps me a lot with the mental health, with just pretty much like with making sure that I'm on the same page with everybody, because like the season goes on, and like I'm very grateful of receiving this support.
And you mentioned the gym you grew up playing in. I saw on social media you put pictures of that. Where'd you get those pictures? Was that your family showing you that?
No, I have seen it in the news because they were trying to bump the radio TV stations, and my old basketball gym was located just right next to it. That's why it was totaled, and there was 5 people who died and 5 people who got badly injured.
And seeing the place that you spent so much time growing up now destroyed, how did that make you feel?
It makes me feel sad because by growing up in those areas and just walking like on the streets and see what's happening like at the moment, it makes me sad. It makes me like want to change something. That's why I'm speaking to you guys, because I don't want it to keep happening.
The last question I have is what did you tell President George W. Bush whenever he asked you about it?
About what?
I'm sorry, when he reached out to you at the SMU game, did you talk to him a little bit, or what did you tell him?
Oh, well, we just had a little conversation, about the Ukraine. It was an honor me to talk to him. We just talk about, like I said, like we talk about Ukraine, and that he gave me support and wish me good luck.
Okay,
right,
thank you for your time again.